All right, good day, my dude. So I wanted to kind of go over your website a little bit and a couple things that are going to make it more cohesive when you're doing it. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. So first I wanted to show you with your client galleries, I'm not going to put anything in here. This is up to you. However, I do want to show you kind of the proper way of how to create a gallery. There's that will make it look good with your website. So your whole website is very circly, which is very soft. It's not like a harsh. There's also some points to it as well, but I'm trying to stray away from the whole kind of square aspect of when it comes to a gallery. For example, your welcome page or your home page, these are all circles. Then you've got some squares in here, and then you've got some circles again. In your portraits, the actual gallery part here is square. So that's where it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to take this, and this is kind of what I'm doing, is I take this and I'm going to copy it. So just come over here and copy. All right, so now that is copied and saved in for right now. I'm going to go into the client galleries page right here. All right, now from here, it's going to look better not to have the squares. It's going to look better if you have the circles, just to make it more cohesive, whatever the word I should be using is. It is late. Not really, it's like 7, but it's been a long day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a gallery, but see what I'm going to do is I'm just using the single shape of this circle. So I'm going in here, I'm deleting all of these images. Delete. Thank you. And now let's go with this lovely lady, just because there's a lot of pictures of her. So I'm just gonna add her. It's just this one image, okay? Done. Now we're going to make it a square. Go into the settings. Now after this, you don't have to really worry about it. I'm going to kind of have this all set up as a single thing that you can always copy, just like I did with the other one. Yeah, no, we want auto crop. All right. Layout. Perfect. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now. There's a few. I guess the best way to do this is, if you have a few. Let's just say you have this one as well, and your dude. Let's just do that. Alright, so now we've got the 3. Now the more clients that you have, if this is the way that you want to go about it, the other way is the other way I'll make another video of how to do it. Just right now I'm trying to get something done faster for you. How you'll do this is when they click on the image, it should, there you go. So let's just say, I don't know her actual name, let's just say it, her name is Sammy. You can write a little bit about like the date. You could just say like this was shot this date, right? Then you can add a link, and then you go to light boxes, okay? And then you create new light box. Now the light box that I've been using, which is a one-time light box that I've been using, is, hey, come back, is this one. However, unfortunately, I have to do a lot of changing with this one, so I go to the settings here, you make sure, we'll just put this as Sammy test. You do not want it to pop up. Yes, you want there to be a X icon, and you want there to be a close. Okay, so that's good. Then you go out to the layouts. That's all good. And then you go to this part. I have the inside as whites. I do not know why it's not showing up whites. Ah, there we go. All right, and the backgrounds, you can keep it as is. I had it a little lighter like that. So it's still light. All right. And then the button, I changed the design to the standard that this button, there's two different ones. So that's not the one that I use, it's this one. Change the name to close. And just say, call it Sammy. Now the font that we're using for all the titles is Dancing Script Regular. Not that. That. Alright. Unfortunately, it's kind of being dumb right now. But the character spacing should not be like that. You just have to adjust the character spacing a bit like that. Perfect. I'm going to change the color. I'm using this dark gray. Perfect. And this is where our nifty paste comes in. Paste. And gonna have the close come over here. Lower this down just a bit and raise this up just a bit. Now I can go in and delete all the ones that are not of the girl whose name I am saying is Sammy. And there you go. So that's one way, and then if there's more than that, they'll have those arrows. So that is one way, just for right now, to keep it all looking similar. So you save that light box. We're going to go back to the client galleries. We're going to change the image. Click on this one. Sammy 90218. And then when you come down here to link, you go to Lightbox and Sammy test. Done. Boom. Just like that. So now, when you preview it, you can click on that. It's going to pop up. It'll say Sammy, date, and then go to link. And then it's going to pop up. Boom. Like that. Then close. It'll go back to this one. They can go to the next one if they wanted to. Now that's only if they're okay with their images being inside of your site and viewing public to people. Again, I will make another example of how to, I have to figure out how to make the image circular without being too much work. But my brain's kind of fried right now. But to go over your website just a little bit, everything is optimized to being for on desktop and on the phone. Go for it. Yeah, no. So it's all set up for both of those. Everything should work. These should be linked to the proper pages. Just double check portraits and maternity and photography and community events. Boom. This is linked to your bio page, bio and contact. And this here is linked to the Wandering Doodle. They can send you an email here. Your reviews are here. When they click on these images, right now my computer is being dumb, but yeah, when they click on those images, it pops up and says their review for you. Just like that. They've been doing a very good short review, more or less, which this is about the max that it'll allow you to have in there, so it's doing pretty good on that. They're doing pretty good on that. Let's see here. Portraits. This is your main symbol that you'll be using, and you can copy that and paste that. I put it on the top next to like headers and things like that. This is what, if you copy this page, or this grid, if you copy that and paste it to wherever you need, then it'll always have those arrows and be set up to look like that. You can change your pricing, that's completely fine. I just kind of went off of mine. There is a light box right here. I had not linked it yet. I'm going to link that right now. You get to see me working. Link. So link that to the light box. Portraits. There you go. And do not underline it. There you go. So now, clicking on that will pop up to that. Beautiful. That's the only light box that I have besides that other one now. These are not hooked up yet. I haven't hooked up the client galleries. I don't believe, no. So client gallery page, portrait done. The other one should be hooked up. But I would suggest putting some galleries in there, even if it's the way that I just showed you, just for right now. It's a good idea to have those in there in case people do want to look at this and they're like, oh, client galleries. Okay, so then maternity. This is set up exactly the same way as the other one. It just doesn't have enough images in it, so it only sees it as 3 images. So if you have more images of maternity or anything like that, the more you put in there, the more square they'll be, and then there'll be the arrows. Same thing with photography. It only thinks that there's one because that's the only one I have. So if you have any others, just keep on adding. And you'll always want to add your best that you want to show people in these galleries. Community. These are more like portraits, but they are considered events as well, so you can feel free to keep those in there if you truly feel like it. Bio. Okay, this one's the important part. So I had this part here from the front that I did on the front. These questions here will help you kind of get a finish for your bio. So what got you into photography? What do you love about photography? How would you describe your style? And thank the audience for reading. I like to end with can't wait to talk to you. I have to change mine. Don't look at mine for inspiration. I have to change it significantly. I have your contact here, so email, telephone, and where you're located. They can also send you an email right here as well, if they want to. And then reviews, they go here. It's the same exact thing as was at the bottom of the... Yeah, he is. So this is supposed to be the same as the bottom of your home page, but it's a good format to have. And if you want them to only kind of go here, there's room for 2 more, and then you could copy this and paste another layer down here if you wanted to, if you didn't want them to have to scroll with the arrows. That's really it. I've been rambling for quite a bit, and I'm sorry. I do have prices subject to change down here, which is quite true. And it also says the year, also when that I created it. But the year, let me see, is that's not linked. We're not in the same county, so I am going to link it. Nobody's gonna look at it, but in a new window. So if you ever link to somebody else's anything that's off of your site, you always want it to open to a new window, not the current one. So that will link to my website just so that people can go to that. I'll change that later to go straight to my web design part, but if you do change prices, like every year, I would say go and change this date, like 2019 prices, and change your prices. If you do, I would change them yearly, and or if you do a change, make sure that you change this part down here, because then somebody's gonna go, oh well, it was 2018 last time and now it's different, and so Yeah, I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. I need to eat. That's really it. So the main key things is make sure that you use the different colors. The main colors being this light gray here. That's your boxes if you want to make any more boxes or anything. The light gray is good for that. The teal color is right down here. It should be in with when I give you access. It should be down here as well. And also, so the text is this color. Well, the text is this color. I'm not using black. Black is too harsh, except for the writing. So I have like headers and stuff in that dark gray. Oops. In the dark gray. Text is like this kind of text here is either in the dark gray or black, depending. I think it's the dark gray. Yeah, it's all the dark gray. It's lighter on the eyes instead of so much like bold blackness. Black to the soul. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now, but I'm so sorry it's been so long. I hope you have time to watch this. Okay, there's no cut or anything like that, but I'm gonna go and give you access now, and yeah, then we can work together and test everything out. And if you would like, I can go to the Wandering Toodle and just kind of fine tune kind of what you've got going on there, design wise, not text wise, because you've got to fine tune what you want in here, but just to make it more like whatever you want to call it, the same, I guess. I was thinking if you wanted to, with the Wandering Doodle, doing the same color scheme, only having the dark gray background, and then using the teal and white as the font choices and accent colors. I think that would look pretty cool. But that's me. Just let me know. Okay, this was a long video.